Welcome in the blind world of sports. We have breaking news. The New Orleans Saints has signed Derek Carr to a 4-year deal. If you want to follow us over on Twitter, you can follow me at Real Drew Darcy.
And me, Jason, at Real Jason Darcy. I hope y'all consider subscribing and like this video. But yes, we have breaking news. Derek Carr has signed with the New Orleans Saints. Do you think this is a great thing for the Saints?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the next franchise quarterback that the Saints has after Drew Brees left.
Yeah, it's about time they got another quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just stay with backup quarterbacks starting. Yeah. This is a starting quarterback that they can win with.
Yeah. He's a veteran. I think they said he's going to be turning 32.
32 years old.
At the end of March, I believe.
Yeah, and they needed to do this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the money is yet, but they couldn't go with Andy Dalton or Jameis Winston again. They had to get a quarterback. And with their defenses, they're usually really good. So their defense can help Derek Carr, and I think it's going to be a great pickup.
Yeah, I think so too. I was one that said at the beginning I didn't want Derek Carr because I knew he never won a playoff game or anything.
Yeah, but now that he's
on the Saints,
we got him.
I'm like, yippee!
Yeah, because I mean. I don't know who put it out there, but they said that Derek Carr was leaning towards the Jets.
Yeah.
And that was a lie.
And what, an hour later?
Yeah, it's like
an hour later he's signing with the Saints, yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm sure it's about $35 million like he wanted.
Yeah, but they needed to get him. I mean, if you look at it, you're not going to find a quarterback cheaper than that. All the top quarterbacks are going to get 40 plus now. Yeah. Daniel Jones wants 40 plus. So,
But with Derek Carr on the Saints have a real legitimate opportunity to make the playoffs for sure.
And they can win the Super Bowl. No, they can win the Super Bowl.
I'm not saying they can't win the Super Bowl. I just don't know if they're going to win in the first season.
I think they can. Their team's ready.
You think?
Because now that they have him, they're not done.
Oh, no, they're not done.
They're not done now, and they have a bunch of veterans that they can go out and get, like the Buccaneers did when they got Brady. Yeah. They went and signed the veterans.
So you're comparing Derek Carr to Tom Brady?
No, but their defense is just as good as actually better than the Bucs.
Yeah. The Saints' defense is really good. I mean,
and Derek Carr is a solid quarterback, so that he could come in.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady, he played good on the Bucs, but it wasn't not like when he was younger.
Yeah.
He just had a great team around him.
Yeah.
And if the Saints put a great team around him, like they did with Brady, they probably win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. Put it this way. You heard it here first on Blind World of Sports. Real Drew Darcy said Saints are going to win the Super Bowl in the first year. Hit the subscribe button so y'all don't forget to come back and tell us if he's wrong.
Yeah. Hey, you with me on that.
I didn't say he was going to win the Super Bowl.
I didn't say they're going to. I said they should be able to. They actually have a legitimate shot.
It's the way you worded it.
There's a big difference.
You still said it. I say they can win a Super Bowl. I just don't know if it's in the first year, depending on who they sign to help him out.
You can't get Derek Carr, and they can still free up more money to sign other players.
And we still don't know what Michael Thomas is going to do.
They're going to have to cut him. He can't
he wants
play.
30 more. I think he gets $31 million in 20.
If they don't cut him.
Yeah.
And depending on what day they cut him, they save more money.
Yeah.
So he hasn't played much in the last 3 years.
Yeah. He's very injury prone. Yeah.
They have to cut him. It's not like, he would be good for Derek Carr. He'd be that security blanket, but he can't play, and he's too much money.
So the Saints are going to have to go out and get a possession receiver because we have Chris Olave, who's a burner. Who's a deep threat.
Rashid Shaheed, I think that's how you pronounce it.
He was a good rookie.
Yeah, he's good.
He was really good.
So they have those two.
And he was a good receiver.
And they could always draft a receiver.
And what about Jarvis Landry? Is he coming back?
He's a free agent. I haven't said if he's coming back yet or not, but he is a free agent. But they have the 29th pick. Mm-hmm. So that can be whatever. They could take the best available. They can do whatever they want with that pick now.
Yeah.
Because they have the quarterback.
I think they... Because, let's look at the Saints' offense. You have Chris Olave. Now you got Derek Carr. Offensive line is still pretty good.
And a running back.
Now you need a running back.
Because of Kamara.
Yeah.
He done something stupid, and he's going to get suspended. Just don't know how long. It could be the entire year. You never know.
And I'm hearing there's a bunch of good running backs in the draft.
Well, Tajay Spears.
Yeah, from
I don't know if he's going to be a first-round pick,
But you can probably get him in the second, third round.
I don't know when he's supposed to be taken, but I mean, if you can get him, and then maybe sign a veteran until Kamara comes back.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do.
Yeah, and then you got to get a possession receiver. And I don't know what free agents are out there for receivers. Do you?
I mean, they could go get Odell. He's not a possession receiver, but why not?
Yeah, he's not the same player he was. But
if the Saints can probably get him cheaper than anybody else, just because it's New Orleans. It's Louisiana. He played at LSU, so
yeah,
why not?
So put it this way. I mean, the Saints have to put a couple more pieces around Derek Carr. You have to get him a running back. You have to get another receiver. And that's all you're missing on the offense, really.
And if you need an offensive lineman, I mean, I don't know. They have some I think they had a couple veterans that got cut, like Taylor Lewan.
Yeah.
You can go get him.
Now, I'm hoping that Trevor Penning, they drafted last year, the left tackle.
He needs to stay healthy.
If he stays healthy, I think he's going to be pretty good.
Now that would help.
As a left tackle. Because, I mean, we had that Hurst guy playing left tackle last year.
And Andres Pete, I heard something about him. They could save a good bit of money if they cut him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's a cut candidate because they're getting Carr. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But you got to get a couple pieces around there.
And someone on the defensive line. They need help there.
I think that's what they're going to use for their 29th pick. I heard that like B.J. Ojulari's there from LSU.
Now that you have the quarterback you want, you want it. Why not, if Jalen Carter falls, which is a possibility because of what he did, if he falls to the middle of the first round, why not trade up for him?
Yeah, and take a chance.
Because I mean, you traded up for Davenport, you traded the next year's first, and he didn't. I mean, he wasn't even. They probably could have waited there and drafted him.
And he's a defensive tackle, right?
Yeah, Jalen Carter's a defensive tackle,
and we need that.
They need it.
I mean, you lost Sheldon Rankins, a couple years ago.
So if he falls that far, I mean, why not?
You still have David Onyemata.
I think he might be a free agent.
Well, they better sign somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't have no defensive line.
No.
You got Cameron Jordan, who's ancient.
And that's the thing. He can play, but he can't. I don't know if he can play that every down like he used to.
Yeah.
And if Onyemata and Davenport, they're not bringing them back, they got to start doing something.
Then you had the Malcolm Brown. He's probably a free agent now.
Tyler Passanio, I think they re-signed him.
They re-signed him.
They did.
But you got to get some more defensive linemen.
Yeah, you have to. And I don't know, maybe a linebacker. They have some veterans that might come to the Saints now for cheap.
Yeah, because you have Pete Warner and Demario Davis. And I don't like that the Saints.
Caden Ellis too.
If they sign him back.
He might want too much.
Yeah.
So maybe if you let him go, you can go get. It depends on what these veteran linebackers are going to want. If they take a little discount to come to the Saints to go for a Super Bowl, they might be able to go get a Bobby Wagner.
And some of these veterans are going to look at the Saints like, okay, y'all already got a decent defense. And now y'all signed Derek Carr.
Yes.
Maybe we'll take a pay cut to come there and win a Super Bowl for a year.
That's what the Buccaneers veterans did. I mean, I know it's Tom Brady. Derek Carr's no Tom Brady, but he's a solid quarterback on a good team.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, with Derek Carr, there's a lot of options out there now that Derek Carr signed with the Saints.
Yeah.
I mean, without Derek Carr, you stuck with Winston and Dalton again. And no free agents are going to come to you.
No. It would have probably been a rookie.
Yeah.
A rookie, and maybe you probably have to get Mariota. Someone like that you would have to.
Yeah. Oof.
So, no. I mean, I like the signing. The Saints know how to make the money work.
Oh, yeah, they're going to make it work.
They'll make it work. Eventually, they're going to have to take it 1 year, but not this year.
Yep. And then the Saints probably still need to draft a quarterback to sit under Derek Carr.
And that they could do in the later round. Now you don't have to use that first or second round pick on a quarterback.
Yep.
You can wait to the third, fourth round and then take a backup.
Well, why don't? Yeah, you know who they could take? If you want a project quarterback to sit.
They're not getting Richardson.
I didn't say Richardson.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say Richardson. Stetson Bennett.
He's 25.
But
now I wouldn't mind him because he might be.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be all right, but he's 25. He's only Derek Carr 7 years older than him, so it's like.
Well.
In 4 years he'll be 29. And actually, you could look at it as a 2 to 3 year contract. After the second year,
that's what I'm
usually
saying.
They can cut quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I'm
not saying they're gonna cut Derek Carr. I hope not, because then that means he's doing bad. But
well, that is true.
So, I mean, if you cut him in 2 years and you go with Stetson Bennett, that might not be a good thing.
Yeah. Well, what other quarterbacks young out there? I don't know how old Max Duggan is.
I don't think he's 25.
But put it this way. The Saints, I believe, should draft a quarterback to sit under Derek Carr.
Yeah, it can't hurt.
The Saints are not going to keep Jameis Winston as a backup.
Well, then they might be able to keep Andy Dalton. But can they afford – because people pay for a backup quarterback.
Yeah. I wouldn't keep Andy Dalton. I wouldn't pay him that much money to be a backup.
No, he would have to – I would offer him a contract, say, hey, this is what we're offering you. Come back or go to another team.
Yeah.
Because he's not a bad backup. He just can't start every game.
No.
He could come in and get a win.
Yeah. But he can't carry you.
No.
But, yeah, Derek Carr to the Saints. There's big news. Anything else to say about that?
No, that's basically it. Let's hope he does good.
So
wins the Super Bowl.
There's your breaking news. Derek Carr to the Saints. And at Real Drew Darcy says,
I didn't say they're going to win it this year. I said they have a chance to win it this year. Now, they didn't have a chance without Derek Carr.
No, they didn't.
Now they do. So could they win it this year? Absolutely.
Yep. So like this show and also subscribe.